We got not just a 45-second Han Solo, A Star Wars Story teaser, but we also got a minute 45 teaser trailer. And clearly they are different. Teaser, getting us excited for Monday morning, Good Morning America, where we got this teaser trailer, this minute 45 bit. But let's just first start with the teaser that we got, Super Bowl Sunday. I have to ask, did any of you watch the Super Bowl to see this teaser, or did you just catch it on the internet?
Honestly, no. I waited for the internet for it because I was like, it's going to be up there probably in the next few minutes. So
it was almost simultaneously from when it dropped.
I'm told the Super Bowl is a very important episode of football, but I ended up watching the 1966 Batman all day yesterday with my buddy Heath, and it was so much better than I could have imagined.
That's probably good use of time. It's just so campy. You and I tried to do that series once together, and it didn't go well.
No, but I thoroughly enjoy it. It's a comedy, but as a kid, I didn't see that. So as an adult, I'm laughing at every scene, and it's great.
Okay, so I watched the Super Bowl, and I'm really happy the Eagles won. But the more important thing is here that we had this teaser, and let's just go ahead real quick. David, if you can throw the teaser up on the screen. I think this was perfect. Because if you're going to wait this long to release the teaser, in the sense that you're trying to let The Last Jedi hype die down, you're trying to get people pumped for Black Panther. Now, before we see Black Panther, we're going to throw in this teaser. 45 seconds. This is 45 seconds to get us excited for the full teaser trailer out Monday morning. Keeping in mind, that's still not the full trailer we'll get. We have it here on the monitor. So I'll also pull it up here somewhere here on the screen, and we'll pull the audio up so that we can all enjoy this together. But let's watch the 45-second teaser. So that open shot of that facility.
Trust me, you're gonna love it.
This
That's
is
my favorite.
my favorite shot.
And which branch are you interested in joining?
I love these shots of the speeder race here.
That's in the galaxy.
Familiar hallway. I know what you're asking. Is that the Millennium Falcon? We'll talk about that. Emilia Clarke's character.
That was cool.
A space train. They have trains in space. He steals the show every time Glover Lando's there.
Your name?
I liked it.
No.
I liked it. So he brings on the last scene there with Han and Chewie there. So that's the 45-second teaser. We've all watched that beforehand, but I thought it was fun to do that in the moment. Jesse, let's start with you. In under 20 seconds, what is your initial reaction to that teaser?
I went to David. The shot with the Star Destroyer kind of working its way through the nebula in space.
That was some best shot.
One of the nicest shots I've seen. I'm still leaning towards some sort of early rendition of a TIE bomber is what we're seeing there.
Okay, so what you're talking about is when we get that scene of the Star Destroyer coming through the nebula, there's a series of TIE fighters that come out, and one has like an extra bulb attached to it.
Yeah, it looks good. From visually, what I'm seeing does look good. So I mean, this kind of restored some hope in me for this movie. But
This was your new hope for the movie?
Yeah.
Well, we can't say that pun enough.
You know, you're being a real Debbie Downer about this. What do you think about it? You don't like it?
I didn't like it. I didn't like the music in it. I thought the music felt very...
Synthesizer.
Yeah, that's a good way. It felt... Did you see Blade Runner 2049?
Yeah.
It felt very much like that, which is not what I feel when I watch a Star Wars movie.
You want the
at all.
traditional orchestra sound.
I more like the traditional orchestra. Give me those French horns. Don't give me the synthesizer. This undertone of a whatever synthetic bass that is. I don't like it. I really hope that's not the theme that Williams came up with for the Solo movie, since we know that he's doing just the Han Solo.
Yes, it felt very Marvel-ish to me, the music, but
it felt very Danny Elfman to me, and I'm not a fan.
You hate Danny Elfman so much.
Just stay as far away from these movies.
I think visually, it's already going to be a tremendous movie.
Yeah.
Because you can see Ron Howard's work on it. And keep in mind, this is just a 45-second little teaser we got. But that shot of the destroyer coming through the nebula with the lightning surrounding it was a beautiful shot. And it reminded me, honestly, I was like, wow, that syncs so well with kind of the visual approach that we got with Rogue One. Like, it really did. It excited me right from the bat. I like the underscoring scripting, what's your name at the very end? What's your name? And it just kind of look into his eyes, throw the title card over. I thought that was good. For me, it got me hyped. And we've been talking on this show. Jesse, you've been a little skeptical. David, you kind of teeter-totter. I've tried to be very positive about Solo because I'm very confident in Ron Howard. In this 45 seconds, maybe confident in his directing and his cinematography. Now you jump about 8, 9, 10, 11 hours to Good Morning America, and we get a minute 45.
Why do they always release their trailers on GMA?
Because ABC is owned by Disney.
Okay.
Are we just having this conversation? I feel like, oh wow, okay, I thought,
I knew ABC was owned by Disney, but I didn't know GMA was on ABC.
Good Morning America.
I'm a Netflix guy and an Amazon Prime guy, so I don't have these local televisions.
His friend works for a local television station, and he does not watch his friend.
You were great on the news tonight.
You watched?
No.
I did.
But I have faith that
Yeah, dude, Jesse, you actually watched me do my job. That was kind
That's
of cool.
because I actually ate dinner with my family today.
Well, you should always eat dinner with your family. Okay, so can we pull up the 145?
Yep.
So now, like I said, this came out on Good Morning America, and I woke up like an hour after it had been already dropped. So I'm assuming you already admitted you don't watch Good Morning America. You didn't watch the show, right? You just saw it on the
I
internet?
slept in today.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and I will say this. Not a lot of similar footage. This is all completely different from the stuff that we got in the teaser.
Yeah, Pookie.
I love the drum beats and distinction with the levers. He's been scamming since he was 10, so like that's cool. Just giving background to the character.
That's a cool shot right there.
I love the chase.
Yeah.
How cool that was.
Vehicles we saw in the leaked images and Lego sets.
Notice Chewie's with him.
Now, can we... so that's the TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
Now, this is a great moment here. Now, Space Octopus, I'm not sure how I feel. Alright, so that's the teaser trailer. 1 minute, 47 seconds of it. David, what do you think of that compared to the teaser?
I almost preferred the teaser trailer better than I did the actual trailer. There are a number of things that piss me off even more in the actual trailer than in the teaser itself. So we know that I didn't like the music, and that music theme still continues. It feels very Blade Runner-y, and I don't like that whatsoever. I am looking forward to some more of the flight scenes. We see a little bit more of that in the extended trailer.
Falcon's like all over the place.
Oh, they're gorgeous. I think that's going to be really, really cool. I still don't like the concept of Han being a former member of the Imperial Navy. I don't like that whatsoever.
What?
I hate it.
Why?
Why? That's been part of expanded universe
Since
for
1993, I looked this up from the Dark Empire comics in '93. Here's why I don't like it. First of all, if he was in the Navy, now he got kicked out, whether that's because he had an attitude or he didn't like it, he's no longer a scoundrel who's just trying to live his own life. Now he's running from the Imperials, from the Empire, because he's on their list. They know that he was a part of them, and now he's not. So now he's flagged. There's no reason for him to be selfish anymore because now he's running away from the Empire his entire life. On top of that, why is he so against joining the Rebel Alliance and New Hope if he's already been rebelling against the Empire from this movie until A New Hope? I don't like that whatsoever.
Well, I think you can disagree. Like, you can disagree with something that's happening and still not want to get involved with it. And, if anything, look at
look at the Trump administration. Trump administration is an example.
just
Look at
feel like,
politics.
to
Look
me,
at
if he was an imperial pilot of some sort, now his entire motivations for me, for how he acts in A New Hope and Empire: Return of the Jedi, are completely different than if he was just a guy trying to live his life as a scoundrel, as a space pirate, without dealing with the Empire. To me, his motivations change. It changes to me who he is at his core, and I don't like it.
In a way, it kind of takes him away, because like I always kind of found when we first were introduced to DJ in Last Jedi, I kind of felt like DJ was kind of like a Han Solo, like doesn't play for a side, just in it for himself. And now when you do give him that origin story, it kind of feels like a similar situation to Luke Skywalker. It's a similar story where looking for adventure, trying to get away from it all, trying to that was a point that was brought up to me by a friend earlier today on social media, and I think is an interesting take. I still think there's a vast amount of differences between Han and Luke as far as motivations going forward. But Jesse, you see this teaser trailer. What are your 3 biggest takeaways from it?
Seeing Beckett was really cool. I think he really fits the character that he's portraying. Visually, I enjoyed what I'm seeing. I am kind of with David. The music doesn't really fit.
It's rough.
Now, don't get me. I absolutely love Blade Runner 2049. The music in that fit that universe. Okay, I don't want to see that crossover into this franchise. So I kind of noticed that with some of the more Last Jedi, Rogue One. I kind of hope they tone that down. For me, it's just like kind of getting an idea of what they built, what kind of movie we're going to get, because, there's been a lot of drama for this movie. They fired the 2 directors that they started with because they were taking the movie in too much of a comedic route. So what I saw here teases a very serious movie with some hint of humor.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I think what this teaser trailer does is it gives me the confidence that they've got the spirit of Han Solo figured out. Like, what I like about Ehrenreich in this teaser trailer is that he's never trying to give you a Han Solo Harrison Ford impression, but he's got the spirit, he's got the smirk, he's kind of got the intonation of how he talks and how he emphasizes certain words, and also you're getting a Han Solo that is developing into what you get in A New Hope. So you're not going to get A New Hope Han Solo, and that's, I think, where Alden and the crew gets a lot of flexibility, and they should. I really like how he presented the spirit of Han Solo in this younger reimagining. I wouldn't want the job to make a Han Solo movie, because it's one of those central characters that there's so much investment in by so many fans.
Solo is an iconic character.
There's more ways to mess it up than do it right.
Yeah.
That's the challenge with this movie. But I with taking what you both said, love the visuals. You can see Ron Howard, his touch on this movie, significant enough, at least 80%. I think it looks stunning. There is that shot where you're crossing through the mountains, and there's that kind of foggy horizon in front. Kind of reminded me of the opening to How Grinch Stole Christmas, but I'm not. I like it just reminded me of that. I'm not trying to make the joke here.
The Jim Carrey one?
Yeah, the Jim Carrey one. Like when you kind of cross through the mountains and it's the fog and then you dive down. Same kind of thing. But it looked really great. I love the textures, the aesthetics of this universe, right? We talked about why we like Rogue One so much. It feels lived in it. It's that gritty 1970s feel that Lucas gave us. Well, we got it here again all over the place. But I still have to say, the 2 best shots in this for me, before we go on to the next topic. The 2 best shots here, one, that destroyer going through the nebula with the lightning around him. You get that new prototype TIE fighter screeching towards you. Jesse, you think it's a bomber. I think it's some kind of patrol TIE fighter. But it's like the cockpit, and then it's got like 2 cannons next to each other, and then the wing. It's interesting. It's different.
We'll see.
Excited to see what that looks like. But that scene where Han, it's like a medium shot where it's Han's holster in the foreground, and off in the distance it's all those thugs. We'll call them thugs.
I'm thinking they're maybe mercenaries of some kind.
Mercenaries. You hear the pop of the latch on the holster. there's going to be a duel with Han Solo. And how much money do you want to bet that he's going to shoot first in that duel?
Oh, I hope he does.
It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see that. Now, I want to know who this guy with the helmet is. I'm assuming that's the baddie in this movie, but we don't know. We don't know. There might be another baddie. But it's really cool to see that. I didn't know that there were trains in Star Wars, but apparently they are, and they're really badass. I mean, we've seen, like, train-like vehicles throughout Clone Wars, but, like, this was a choo-choo train. This was with a big fat-ass wheel right in the front, and it looked, I mean, visually, like, I'm really hyped about it. Like, I'm jacked. You should be jacked.
I'll tell you actually what the train reminded me of. There's a level in Shadows of the Empire, and there's a train on there, and it was very reminiscent of that train.
Yeah.
You know, so I was kind of excited. I like seeing that they're bringing some of the old, old lore into the movies, kind of thing.
Oh, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. What did you like about these teasers and the trailers? Did you have a thought? Did I cut you off?
No, you're good.
Okay, are you sure?
I was just gonna bitch a little bit more about the Imperial Navy thing.
No, see, I mean...
I like it.
Alright, well, you don't like it, I like it, and Jesse likes it.
I don't know if you caught it though, David. There's a line in the end of the trailer, you got kicked out. Now, if you got kicked out, that doesn't mean that you're a wanted man. You got discharged.
Yes, but he got kicked out for having a mind of his own. Han Solo's not the intelligent one. That's Leia. She's the one who puts together all the plans. Han Solo's the one who gets lucky. That's kind of what he goes to. Luck.
Well, again though,
trusting his intuition.
It's not going to make him a wanted man though by the Empire. So.
Kind of feel like they're trying to make him into a Star-Lord of the Star Wars galaxy. But hey, what do you think? Do you like the teaser? Do you like the teaser trailer? Let us know down in the comments below.